So I ended up getting this red DSMC2 side handle. Kind of broke down and decided to get one just because I needed something that I can control focus with a little bit better than just using the focus ring here. And I also wanted to have something I can just kind of pick up and shoot handheld, and also control focus, control the camera, just kind of real quickly. Mainly for shooting some wildlife shots from a kayak or from a boat, just lifting this thing up, getting some shots of whales. But more specifically, I wanted to be able to control telephoto camera. So if I could just kind of have one hand being able to start, stop, and pull focus, and having a good grip on the camera, so I can pan and follow the subject. I think that's going to help. So let's open this thing up and just see what's involved with it.
What's up? I'm Jason Lee, a kiteboarder, a stand-up paddler, a hydrofoiler, a drone pilot, a private pilot, and an entrepreneur. I love traveling, taking video, photos, building drones, and all the gear involved with my business and hobbies. Join me on product reviews and adventures.
And here we have nice packaging here. It does have a pretty nice grip to it. It's got a lot of features to it. It's got some buttons on there. It's got a slider. This slider doesn't stop right here, so that's probably for your iris aperture. This I would assume is your focus. There's a little focus wheel right in here. It does have a hard stop, so that's probably the end limits right there of your camera. And if you got a Canon lens, you can control the focus with that. So that's kind of a nice feature, just being able to just electronically control the focus. You got a little record button here. It's not too comfortable to lift your finger up to hit record, but that's not something you're going to be doing a lot of, just kind of moving your finger up. Most of the control is probably going to be with this focus. And overall, the grip feels pretty nice. There's a lot of buttons on here. There's an A, B, C, D button, a little missile fire button right here, and you've got the same wheel controls as you do with the Sidekick. So let's go ahead and take this thing apart and mount it on there. Okay, so real quick, I 3D printed a little belt clip, and you can clip this on your belt or your pants, and it just goes in just like that. Keeps a little weight off the camera. So I've got the side grip here, and on this one I got another side grip from Small Rig, and it just clips on the top, mounted on top of your red here, and this is a little monitor mount as well. Pretty sweet little setup right here. Alright, so we got everything hooked up and everything seems to be working just nice. Again, this finger right here controls the focus. So as you can see, it's kind of focusing in and out. I discovered the C button is actually a zoom. So we can zoom right in and even fine tune the focus if we need to. As you can see, it's getting blurry. And then just pulling right into focus right there. That looks pretty nice. Hit the C button again, comes right out. This A button over here, that's an autofocus cycle. You can see it's confirm, single, continuous, touch track. You can even rack focus and control it from there as well. Go back to manual. You can zoom in. Now if it looks a little underexposed, you have the aperture right here. You can close it, open it up, which is kind of nice having that just right at your fingertips. What else do we got? So B is your auto white balance calculation, pointing at something white preferably. We got D as your exposure. So let's close it up. Alright. And then you got your menu button here. This little missile fire button actually brings the menu down. So you can see the menu just popping right up. And you've got the same controls as a Sidekick. You got up, down, you can scroll left and right, hit the menu button, it goes back, and then you've got controls here. So if you want to change your shutter, you can change your aperture manually, or you can just use this wheel, which is pretty convenient. So yeah, all in all, it's really good. I just kind of want to test it out, just actually shooting some action shots, maybe get some surfers. I think there's supposed to be some big waves in the next few days, so I'll throw that footage in here as well. Hopefully everything works good. You know, it's going to be nice to be able to just kind of control the movement just by using this grip and being able to pull focus basically with just one hand, and then, you know, my other hand can be, you know, just adding a little extra support to the camera. So yeah, there it is. DSMC2 side handle. Battery power right here to keep a little extra weight off the camera head. This guy's pretty nice. Pretty much just have it set up kind of like this, using my arm to help support it as well, because this is kind of a larger lens. But it is nice being able to have everything just right at your fingertips. Focus right in the front, iris here, got some other options. You can program these. Everything's working out real well.